And I'm back. All right. So, like I said, man, the fact is, like I said, we're all pawns in this chess game. Like I said, the picture is way bigger and larger than me, but it all has to do with me. And like I was saying, I mean, I just don't think that God would have spent this much time molding, creating me, sculpting me if it wasn't for, I mean, I've already accomplished everything, but if it wasn't for a much larger purpose and to really help people and save lives, I think that it's pretty clear what God is on and what he's trying to do and what he's trying to accomplish. I don't completely know God's plan. Nobody does, but I see it. It makes sense. God works in mysterious ways, y'all. Trust me on that. So yeah, like I said, it's downright cute that people still think that they're playing a game that they can win or that they're winning. Like I said, you got outsmarted, outclassed, outwitted. You never could win this game. That's the thing. All these people, they only want to play games that they rig so that they always win. You were playing the biggest game of all, the only one that mattered, and you were going to lose no matter what, just because of me and my willpower. That's the real truth. That's the real truth that they don't want to face, that they're in their feelings about it. It already told me, man, the readings, the downloads, the Joker videos, it already told me what time it is. You know, at some point in all this, all of you are going to understand how badly you messed up. All of you are going to finally understand how I feel, how we feel as human beings, right? You're going to finally understand. Yep. Don't worry. You all going to understand in good time. You understand? We're in no rush either. You know, I mean, it's kind of crazy, like I said, if people don't understand already. But the understanding, the perspective will get a lot clearer as we go here. Trust me. I'm out here getting paid today. I'm a public speaker. I make money doing what I do. Question is, can you? Like I said, I'd like to give Groovy Jimmy another opportunity to come up here. I mean, I can't believe if this dude hasn't heard by now that I did a whole show. I tagged his channel name there. I mean, just really don't get it, man. When people are trying to act like they want to make it on YouTube, I don't even know how y'all be getting your subs personally, because I don't believe that yours are genuine. None of you, right? But that's what they do. They kind of pop out of nowhere, right? And they'll have their sub count or whatever, this and that. And then you'll see like they don't really do that many shows because none of them are getting paid. And it's like, well, you're probably not getting paid because you refuse to go about doing this genuinely the right way. You know, like anything, the same thing in a relationship. Nobody normal or who makes sense or who can succeed in a relationship or otherwise gets into a relationship and then tries to treat their partner like they're a cardboard cutout. That's not cool. See, y'all been going around proclaiming this stuff like you was cool. I'm sorry, to who? All the real street dudes and all the people who are really cool, that's me. We ain't your friend. We don't even be acknowledging y'all. Y'all be coming around me begging for my attention. I don't get it. They want to talk about so-called women. There's tons of women on this network and off that literally beg for my attention every day, and I give them none. My attention goes to Christina solely, and that's it. You understand? Oh, I'm so far above y'all, it's unbelievable. Always have been, always will be. Like I said, no, you narcs, you narcissists, you devalue yourself. They tried every tactic, everything they could, man. They want a role reverse when they can't deal with reality. Like I said, if you talk nonsense over here, it's straight gray rock method, you'll get no response at all now. That's it. All I do is use that stuff as incentive, man. Imagine that, bro. Huh. Imagine trying to act like you tough. Listen to this. Imagine trying to act like you tough online, but you sit there all day with your fingers on a keyboard hiding, and then your goal is to try to make gangsters mad. What? Like you can't see how cowardly that is? That's hilarious, man. Keep that up. Please do that. Straight up. They can't even catch up. They so far behind they don't realize that stuff has never done anything to nobody. Like what? It's just weird. You know, that's what I'm saying. When these people be doing these shows, just let them talk, bro. I mean, like what? Like we've been over it a million times, bro. If you don't stand on anything, what are you talking on here for? I don't understand that. Like it makes no sense, bro. Ain't nobody worried about none of you. They're powerless. The crowd, you understand? The crowd, y'all don't have a voice. That's what they don't get. They feel entitled. They really be coming over here like somebody owes them something. You gets nothing. Ain't nothing here free. And there's a $25 ticket price for every show. Agent Q, I unblocked yesterday. I told you to go donate, right? You sat there and you agreed and said you would, right? We went over this right on the live show, right? You didn't do that, so I went ahead and reblocked your account. That's how that go, partner. It's a business, boss. I ain't got time for y'all. If you're gonna sit there and act like you can't hear and can't understand, no problem. We'll get all this money right in front of your face. Because I know you don't have any money. I know you ain't making no money. Real talk. Got to sit there with your odd behavior like anybody cares. Yeah, you lost. You got told off what time it is, reality, and you ran on the internet. Facts. All y'all, like all y'all do the same thing. Like, that ain't showing me nothing, partner. It's showing the same reality over and over that I'm brave, I'm the brave heart, I'm the boss, I'm the gangster, and I run everything and I run the streets by myself, dolo. That's a hell of an accomplishment, ain't it? Why people ain't making no sense, bro. You better catch up, man. Feel me? Like I said, stop coming over here just typing to type and saying things that don't exist. We don't play like that over here. Feel me? I don't know what you talking for. I don't know what you talking about. But it's irrelevant and a waste of your time and mine and everybody else's. Feel me? West Side! Any day now. Think they're getting a good laugh about the Batman. Kick out of it. Good, I don't mind that. Batman is the real deal, trust me. There ain't nothing funny about me. That's why it's awesome. Because that's the way I made it. Yeah. Everybody plays right into it. It's awesome. It really is. It's phenomenal. Try to cover up top of my little bottle here while I go under here. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. I think we're still doing pretty good on time. Hello, bird friend. Telling you, they start circling around me. They're doing it again. It's insane. Every time I come, they're like, Batman, Batman. I need to bring like some bird feed or something. Dude's gonna take forever. They all take forever. They really need a new driving school down here. Real talk. They're clearly not getting the job done the right way. It is ridiculous. What's up today? It's Ghost Town today? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hear Lassie. Ah. And she rolled down the window so you could bark more at me. Lassie. Anyway, I told my honey, Christina, that I'm live. She's been really going through it. I have too, honestly. I don't know. I felt like I got some sleep. I'm still tired. I'm still lagging, though. I don't know why. Like yesterday, it all kind of caught up to me. I could feel that, but hopefully I'll be all right. I don't know. I mean, I know I slept some. Hopefully enough. Thought it was decent. But that's the thing. I don't want to be tired every day. You know? Hi. See, they love it. They love it down here, boy. What's supposed to happen? Oh, that was a cool dog. He looked like his name could be Spot. The white dogs with the little spots on them. Spot right over the eye. Spot dogs are cool. Spot. All right. Yeah, they love it down here. Trying to get through here with my little open water. Oh. Maybe we'll get some more promotion and marketing today. Kind of paranoid about little stuff. I hope that like when I'm walking here, this stuff like from puddles isn't like splashing up in my drink. But I think I'll be all right. Trying to just drink the whole thing over time here while I walk. This is the good stuff. It's supposed to be good for me. I'm trying to get back with it. So I'm a little bit different. Man, I got another drink. I was just talking about this like super fruit on this network. All of a sudden they got in stock these drinks that claim it has the juice. I'm like, what the hell? I thought it was expensive. I told you. I told you these places be trying to rip you off. Talking about, ow, it's expensive. It ain't that expensive because it doesn't barely cost next to nothing to get that can. And I need to read it again, but I'm pretty sure it's like a good amount of the juice. I think it says it's pure, that fruit. So that's nonsense. So no, it don't cost that much because if they're packaging it and bottling it like that, it ain't that expensive. It's just they want to find a way to get over on you, and I don't like that. That's why they have an attitude and stuff because they're desperate. Like, it ain't my fault if your stores are not running right or you can't make money. That's your problem, dude. Too much projection, too many weak people. It's not my fault if you put your money into a business and it ain't doing very well and you don't know how to run it. That's your problem. All right. That's all I'm saying. Other people's job is not my job. Your problems are not my problems. That's all. Other than that, we all good. Feel me? But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, boy. So yeah, like I said, what's up with this Groovy Jimmy dude? He don't want to come talk? Like, I'm sitting here trying to be nice to you and have a conversation. I thought he was the right dude. You know, seems a little bit different, but apparently, I guess they just not telling him because they don't want him to come over here. Because then they know more truth is going to get said. Because we're going to be in agreement, I think, on a lot, maybe on everything. I mean, we should be. Everything I say is facts. But yeah, he got to get them trolls off of his program over there. That stuff ain't going to do nothing but hold you back. It's just that simple. Now, you can't control it really, right? But you're giving them too much shine. I mean, you're letting them come on the panel, and see, if you got self-respect, you ain't going to do that. It's not something you can just dismiss, and you shouldn't have to be constantly, telling somebody like, "Hey, listen, no." Like, if that becomes repetitive, that's a problem. So I'm just giving you the right advice, proper advice, what you should follow. Like I said, we out here making money. Make money every day that I want to. Pretty much I do every day. Put up one video already today. Don't worry, I got quite a few more as far as the footage. I'm just trying to make sure I don't put up anything that's identical accidentally, because I start losing track of my footage. It just is something that you go through with this. It happens. But like I said, today, I don't know, it depends how I feel. I'm thinking we may actually take it easy today, but trying to just have a normal day if possible. If I can get over here, because I'm carrying this and I really don't want to run with it, or I'm going to have to down the rest and then start running. We still got some time. That's the thing. It's hard because I got to be like on a schedule, like literally, just to like do anything. But there's definitely some positives to all this. Finding that out gradually as we go. I just got to get the money up, man. Like, if y'all would start coming out your pocket and donating, the public, if they'd start supporting me, it would make things awesome for me, because then I could just chill and get what I need. I kind of like I'm doing, but I'd be able to get a little bit more of what I need. Like anything I want, I just do a run real quick and go get what I want. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to build. I'm getting pretty close to it, I think. It's not like I don't have money or don't make money. It's just I got stuff I got to pay. I got to still pay this phone if I can this month. And there's a check coming in right around then. I just don't like waiting, for the check to come in and then trying to pay it, because I don't know if it'll even make the call to pay it or what, you know what I mean? Or if they'll charge a late fee. That's why when I can, I try to get ahead on the phone. I think I got a banking fee coming in today. Like, I don't have a whole lot of money in there, but I got, enough to cover the phone bill. You know what I mean? And maybe a little bit more. So first of all the donations help me. Like I said, no, I'm not struggling nothing. Doing pretty good. We're getting everything on the road now. But like I said, they just take forever to pay. So it's going to take a minute. And like I said, I got to pay that phone bill. I got things I got to do. See, I'm a grown man. I have to keep that bank account positive and flowing while I do everything. So they all know what it is. They just want to pretend they don't get it. Like, this is how it is when you actually run a business. You're going to get caught in between constantly. But this is not quite, where we were before. Not at all, actually. Doing pretty well, man. Like, if I got money coming in, I got everything coming. It means we're doing pretty good. But, the thing is, like I say, I try to pay that phone bill ahead, and then I'll wait for the next check. That way, when that comes in, I'm good, and I got all the money I need to do what I need to do. You feel me? So that's my next goal, what I'm trying to get to. It all takes time. All this takes time. It takes perseverance. It ain't easy. God never said that life was easy. You know, he said that he'd be there to help along the way. You know, life is hard. That's why most of these people, they just give up and sit inside all day mooching and don't do nothing. That's your prerogative. That's what you want to do. That's your choice. It definitely ain't for me. Feel me? I'm going to get out here and get this money. Real talk. I released some videos yesterday, so I'm pretty sure those got to accrue into the total for the check at some point here, right? So we in pretty good shape, man. Oh, by the way, the next check's already at like $15. Huh. Oh, for real. Eat that. How do you like them apples? All you fake New Yorkers, how do you like them apples? You like apples? Y'all funny as hell. Yeah, that means $154 and some change for one check. Guaranteed, already accrued. They got to pay me that. They're going straight to my bank. And then the other one's already almost to $15. By the end of the day, probably it should be over that. If we pick up pace here and get the job done somehow, if I could sit down and put up some more short videos and stuff, hell, I might get it over $20 by the end of the day. Feel me? That's the point these people don't get. Yeah, I'm working for a couple of bucks a day, but that's okay. When you run your own business, you're independent, you pull back a little bit and learn how to budget and spend. I mean, we in business, like fully. I mean, we in business now. Now I'm starting to get it right. And like I said, you see how I made that whole turnaround? I was really struggling, went from nothing, and now I've got it all moving. That's a businessman. See, I told you. It just takes continuing to persevere. It takes waiting on money that you already made. That's just what it takes. And it takes struggle and sacrifice. You know, like I said, I got that bike. I think the front tire might somehow be okay, but the back one, it had a hole in it. And I just don't know how to repair them like that. You feel me? And since the other ones, they don't want to help, right? Which is what they do. They ghost you. Even Christina said that's what they do. They ghost you when you need them most and you need help. So it's like, okay, no problem. I don't need none of them. I'm gonna do my thing. Feel me? I want Christina with me. She's the only one I need. Everybody else, it's like whatever. Feel me? That's just reality. Don't need them. That's for sure. I never did. You know what I mean? But see, if we could get some donations, y'all could help me get another bike. That's what I really need right now. Today it's kind of wet outside. It's raining on and off, so the bike is not really that great of an idea when it's wet because of the wheels. But I mean, I could do it, but I'm sure they're going to get some more inventory at some of those places for bicycles. I'm not really trying to put money down on a bicycle. I'm trying to just buy it. So, like I said, we would still need help for that right now because I'm trying to keep the money for the phone bill. Feel me? And I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to pay it ahead of time. I really don't want to be in the same situation. I don't know. So I'll have to figure it out. But right now, I got some cushion with pretty much everything, which is good. Getting ahead a little bit. Like I said, we just got to get that next check, and then we'll be a-okay pretty much. As long as I get that phone bill paid, if that's what I'm going to do. I mean, the deal is if I wait too long, then I got to go try to buy a whole nother phone. They want to charge me like over $120. It's like, nah, dude. Like I've been down here. Usually they're supposed to have a deal where you get one for like $100, and it's like the cheapest one. That's with the plan and everything. So, number one, they'd be trying to say different stuff at the same company in different locations. That's ridiculous. Should be illegal, right? Like they all be trying to get over on you. Like, why are you trying to get over on me? Just give me the same deal. Gentlemen, I waved in them. So I don't know, man. We just doing what we got to do right now. That's pretty much about it. I have to start picking it up the pace or something. I got to get over here. I don't want to miss this. Oh, wow. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. Did you get the YouTube channel or have you seen it? Just type Batman the Alchemist. Okay. What is it? What is it? Okay. Batman the Alchemist. Thanks. You're right there. He just handed me a couple of dollars. Hey. Isn't that crazy? I'm like Wesley Snipes. He tells him, he says, how do you think we fund this organization? We're not exactly the March of Dimes. You know, Batman's kind of got to do what I can't wait all day. I got to get over here today. Batman's kind of got to do what he's got to do. Yeah, I mean that's great if they're stopping and literally handing me cash because they want to see me win. That's awesome. He said check out his music on SoundCloud. I was trying to hear and understand. I was hoping that I don't know. Hopefully I can hear it back. That way I can go check it out. I'm in a hurry right now. Still tried to give him my time, But yeah, I got to get over here right now. I can't miss this. We're still doing good. I got, 30 minutes? About? Somewhere around there. That was a nice guy. That was cool. And he makes music. Yeah, any of y'all that make music, by the way, if you make music in the Valley, we could definitely talk. I would just talk to me. I mean, people act like I'm not approachable. I mean, sometimes I'm in my little mode, but I'm approachable if you come correct and you all right. Yeah. Be good. That's really what it should be, though. It ought to be that when people speak to me or approach me, they should pay me. I think that makes sense. I mean, I am a celebrity at this point. I mean, I think I was for a long time, but definitely now, right? So, I don't know. I just want dude to know I appreciate it. Like for real, that was cool. I wasn't even expecting that. See, I'm telling you, God is real. It told me in the readings. It said you were right. You were spot on. It said there's going to be a wave of support that comes. So I don't know if that's what people are going to start doing. Is like finding me, seeing me, and just handing me cash. Literally, I could believe it. But that's why I ask. Because this is the thing, man. I did all this for the people. I didn't do this for myself. I genuinely did this for the people and for the public. It's like a service for the community in the first place. I do good deeds for old ladies. I do everything. And, I didn't expect anything, and I still don't because I'm not entitled. I really don't have that attitude. But I do think and know that I deserve it. And my only thing, I'm just saying, I built this for the people and to be like their Batman. So it's like if we get the support of the people, it's like an election. I mean, it's a big deal because it gives me a lot of power diplomatically. Like I'm an independent politician. I mean, it could literally get to the point they might elect me to be mayor of Brownsville. Okay, do y'all understand that? I mean, you're talking about this. What I'm doing is on so many levels. It's unbelievable, and that's why these people are worried and scared because they're like, they know once I start talking, people generally are going to like me, the real ones, and they're going to relate. And they're scared because they don't want me to win. Like I said, it's like Tupac said, it's like an election. That's really what it is. and it just so happens to be in this election, Batman is the candidate. I mean, our votes are not counted. You can't put the people you really want to run for office on a ballot, but I guarantee you that if you make enough ruckus in the fact of speaking, like I'm doing, and you start opening eyes to the realities that these governments and mayors and all that do not want to bring up or face, right? I guarantee you they'll have to listen then. Man, that's annoying. Hold on. Just hope none of this stuff is like falling in my water bottle. It's open. I'm trying to cover it with my hand. But yeah, at the end of the day, it just is what it is. Hey, doing, man? Good. You ever go on YouTube? He's on the phone. Pretty big guy. I don't want to interrupt him if he's on the phone. I didn't know. He said hi to me first, but he seems cool. But yeah, like I said, I mean, end of the day, man, it can have a lot of power, bro. This can translate into a lot of other stuff. And that's the thing. If I can get the support of the public, I mean, for the people who listen to me in the Valley, just understand I'm not aware of anything. I mean, I just talked to a guy I met yesterday. He was telling me, he's like, yeah, he's like, you're kind of like a local legend. He's like, people just seeing, they're like, is that the same guy? Like, that's the Batman. I was asking because I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty isolated. I really don't know any of this. I don't know how people are taking it or what they talk about. And he said, yeah, just like the movie. Like, yeah, like I'm isolated. I don't know what's going on. So if people don't tell me, don't think that I know. I have no idea. I don't, all this fame and stuff that's coming, I didn't ask for it. I'm not aware of it. Still, I'm being honest, I don't know the magnitude of it. So I'm sure it's a lot bigger than what I could fathom at this point. Hold on. Try to wave to them and say hi. I think one of them was like, who the hell is that? But yeah, that was part of it too. I told him, I was like, some of it is the randomness of it, like, because I started with the whole costume that I was using as an exoskeleton. That thing was actually fairly protective. That wasn't no nonsense. That costume, I had built it up and got that thing for the arm and all that. It was working, and it sure looked legit. There we go. Is another honk. See, I'm telling you, local celebrity and worldwide. I'm not just local. I'm not a local joker at all. See, I don't know if they're stopping to talk to me now, or if they're just going over there. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm on foot, so either way, it's going to take me a minute to get up where they're at. All right, I think we're doing pretty good time-wise. Should be all right. Want to have a halfway normal day today. I usually, lately, haven't been able to. Still kind of tired, but man, I know I had to have slept some because I think I was dreaming a lot. I know I was dreaming. It was weird. I was dreaming I was on this weird block, and it was kind of like Kentucky. Because there was a dude I talked to. I went to like the library out there, and I was walking around, Kentucky, and man, there ain't nothing out there, bro. Like that is not the place you want to live or be at. It's just not. I mean, it could be cool. It's all right. It might be all right to live, but I don't know. Some of the people were nice, but I just asked him like, "What do y'all do out here?" And you can imagine his response. I was like, "Okay, well, that ain't for me. I don't do none of that." So, I mean, right there, that just tells me It's not really the place I want to be. That was in Lexington. You know, I mean, the only cool thing I saw about Lexington is maybe downtown a little bit, some of the restaurants and stuff. But it's so like, I don't know, it's kind of quaint over there. Like everything is, I don't know. And then you still get your occasional crazy dude running around. When I was waiting on that Greyhound bus to make sure I got back, you know, where I need to be, I was nervous as hell, to be honest. Not about people. I was nervous that it wasn't going to happen because they were late as hell. So I was already in a bad mood, right? Because that was my only chance. If not, I was stranded, and I was stranded that whole week or so. So it's like, and then some dude came around. He started talking that jive crazy stuff. I just looked at him. I didn't say anything. I just looked at him because I was there, and there was like a lady there, and I was like, yeah, he ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't about nothing. You know what I mean? And then after that, it kind of takes me a while usually. You know, after that, I started, you know, getting in my mood. But that's the whole point. You know, it's not conducive for me to react. I mean, the dude was an older man. He's a pretty small guy compared to me, and he just was having a horrible day. You know, so it's like, I don't know. Then I started, like, that's the thing people don't get with me. I'm like a chameleon. So they look at me, they see your typical regular dude, they think I'm soft or something. And then, like, I transformed like a little after that. And then, like, there was another dude that was there for both parts of it. And I could tell he was keeping his distance because he was like, yeah, this dude right here is crazy. Like, he's like, the other one doesn't even know he's talking to the real thing. Like, I'm the real thing, bro. You feel me? Like, that's what I come from. That's who I am. That's what I'm about. So it's just awkward when, like, that usually doesn't happen with me. Just being honest, it's very rare. Dudes usually don't do that with me. So when one does, I just kind of laugh about it. You know, like, I mean, I don't know. My reactions have been different. You know, but it's all situational. Like I said, I mean, at that point in time, I'm trying to make sure I get back to Texas, man. I'm about to waste my time with you. You know, you could talk all day. If that's all you're going to do is talk, that's perfectly fine. You understand? That's the whole thing. You know, I'm from the street, bro. All that talking, wolfing, I don't mean nothing. That's what Tone Space was doing, all that wolfing. That means he's scared. You know what I mean? That's what they do. They wolf when they scared and they, oh, I'm so crazy and this and that. Well, yeah, you're in desperation. You're in desperation. You know, that doesn't mean you're tough. That's the type of stuff that you really do have to deal with, especially around shelters and stuff. And I'm sure that's where he came from in Lexington. And I was in there. So I'm like, man, I didn't see that dude in there. Who the hell is he? You know what I mean? Like, real talk. I was kind of confused by it, but it just didn't matter. He didn't do anything that was of any magnitude. But my whole point of what I'm saying, bro, is that in all of this of what I'm doing is not a waste of time at all. And yeah, it's like a campaign. It's like an election, and I'm winning. I can win this election. And the thing is, if I can get the people behind me, what I was saying, anybody in the valley, if you're listening, what I need is like an e-bike, e-scooter. I need something that's quick and fast right now. I don't care if y'all let me borrow it and I just give it back to you. Something. I mean, I'm trustworthy. If you lend me something, I'm going to give it back to you. No problem. Like, you don't even have to worry or ask me. Whenever you tell me, I'll give it to you. But I need something to kind of zip around on that's electric. It's just to help with what I'm doing. That's why I don't get these people. They be talking about, oh, he's struggling. No, I'm not. I was set up and targeted. Okay, they gave me fake tickets, and my license is suspended. What? And it's not even in this county. Okay, so I don't get what you're talking about because I'm on top of all my business. I'm on top of everything. So it's just weird because they just be talking about things that are a waste of my time and I don't want to talk about. And that's what they do to make themselves feel better. Oh, he's walking. Oh, he's on a scooter. Oh, he's on a bicycle. Yeah, all that stuff costs a lot of money. Okay. And the walking is something I need. So I don't get why you all talk like you're like, that's female stuff, bro. Like, you mad because somebody's purse nicer than you. Like, boy, stop that. You feel what I'm saying? That's stuff weird. I'm a grown man, dude. Yeah, grown men, they walk. I exercise pretty much every day I do. a lot. I'm going to walk at least every day. I'm going to do something pretty much, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, people just be ridiculous nowadays in a lot of ways, shapes, and forms. But that's the point, man. If I get the people behind me, what I need is people to help me with the funding so I can just get me another electric scooter. They can't stop me from getting my inventory. Real talk. This is the truth. No, somebody can buy it for me. There's places, there's websites, there's ways to get them. I see dudes rolling around them on them in social media, and they're probably getting them cheap from somewhere. I got to find out. Because that's the thing. It still has to be legit. You feel me? So it is what it is. We'll see. Oh yeah, we good time right now. I can talk to y'all for a sec. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, you're gonna always have the same thing, man. You're gonna have some people that are gonna support. You're gonna have some people who don't. But yeah, y'all could definitely do that. If you make music, please tell me all about it. I will definitely check it out if I'm able to. Um, that just means if I hear you, like I was trying to hear him right now and I couldn't really hear him, but hopefully the mic picked it up, but I doubt it. But I'm sure I'll see him again and talk to him when he has time and I have time. I was just in a rush today. Stuff like that'll happen. But yeah, he gave me a couple of bucks. So right there, like that's a meal for me. Real talk, yeah, that's me going to eat. I'm probably go get me something small and eat somewhere. You know what I mean? So all that type of stuff helps. But that's what I'm saying. If I get the funding, I wouldn't care if it was cash, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. I got all those. I got a Zelle too. If anybody wants it, you got to chat. The whole audience in the valley and everybody can talk to me direct on the chat. I'm not here for none of that nonsense, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that just don't make no sense. Talking about like when these people get online and try to simulate fake things and they're acting like people are not upset at me. People generally like what I do. I don't have no problems with nobody. Nothing like that, man. I went through my era of all that, man. Trust me, I was the worst. And people kind of know, they have an understanding, like, yeah, he had a rough past. Like, you can tell by looking at me. So, like, people just kind of give me my space and leave me alone. I mean, it just is what it is. Or they're very acclimated to me now. It took a little bit of time, but it happened pretty quick. They're pretty used to me now down here. They know who I am a little bit. I think they have an understanding of how I am. That's the thing too. I never switched up. I never changed for nobody. I just kept being me. But my whole point is, the public, if y'all could do stuff like that as much as you can, man, it just helps, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wish that I could get in the ear of people who really, really got some dough and want to spend it, man, and would say, here's a couple of grand, here's 1,000, so you can go get what the hell you need. I want to see you, do the Batman thing for real, like he was doing. You know what I mean? That's all. Because that's what really dictates that I got to have something electric that I can roll around on. I mean, that's just what it is. So again, if anybody has one I can borrow, something that you can be on without a license is what I need. That I can drive in the bike lanes. Some people have like mini bikes, like motorcycles, but they're like small ones. You can use those. Anything that I can roll on, but it's got to be electric. I mean, it doesn't have to be. I mean, of course, bikes too and all that, but like if it's a bike, I generally want to try to get the money, even if it was crowdfunding or whatever I had to do to get it to, so I could just buy it from you. If it's bikes, I want to try to buy. I'm trying to get as many bikes as I can so I have an inventory build up and then get them fixed later. And then that way I have tons of different bikes I can choose from when I want to roll around on the bike. Because I mean, I do that too, and it helps build up my legs. All of this incorporates different functions. There's different tools. That's what people don't get. They want to sit on here and talk about money. I'm like, dude, I funded this entire thing by myself. This takes a lot of money, bro. I got like 4 bicycles right now, all worth like $200-$300. You can't be serious. The bat cycle, the bat pod, I call it, it's the bat cycle, right? The scooter, I put $1,300 into, went through something about 3 times on it and put it back together and paid to fix it. I mean, that's a big deal, bro. That's a real Batman, you know? So, like I said, it is what it is, man. I make sure no bees get in my drink here because it's sweet. I'm just drinking the whole thing. We'll be all right. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, end of the day, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, boy. You know what I mean? Like me, I never give up. I stay perseverant, and it's just cool to see, people gravitating to what I'm doing a little bit. That's all. It's cool to finally be getting some get back. I don't try to get back with people. I try to get back, get back right and get back where I need to be. Like I said, success is the best comeback you can make, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing this to show nobody nothing. I'm doing this because this is what I do and what I love to do. You feel me? So yeah, like I said, I'm just being honest, man. Any support we can get like that, like the dude literally just handed me some cash, anything like that, man. I need all that I can get, bro. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I really think that the Valley will support me. I think it just takes time for people to understand and understand how to even give me any money or pay me. I really think that's what it is. There's good people down here, man. There's a lot of good people down here. So, that's a good thing. It's grown on me. I'm sure I've grown on them. And like I said, I'm all about promoting unity. Just because I get upset sometimes, whatever, and you know, whatever, get in my mood or go off doesn't mean that I revoke everything that I feel or anything. I just, I'm a human being. So, at the end of the day, like I said, that's really what it's like, man. It's like an election. It's like an election, and the Batman is winning. And I'm sure that there are some corrupt mayors that I probably went to high school with. Huh, hint, hint, right? Yeah, they'd be listening and they picked up on it. I bet they pissed. I bet they're like, oh no, now he's coming back and talking everything we tried to stop him from doing. This is why they didn't want me talking. Okay? I'm talking about corrupt lawyers and all that, like in the actual corrupt courtroom. It's the most corrupt courtroom in the nation. Don't let anyone lie to you. This came out in tabloids. Okay? No, it's all nonsense. So yeah, they wanted to silence me because they know the minute I start talking, people are going to follow me. I'm a natural born leader. I can actually change things here. Like I said, they got dust in the homes and stuff. Like I can help with stuff like that. The whole point is we're supposed to help each other, man, but genuinely help each other. All that other stuff. These agencies are against us. All these different things, entities are against us, right? Like we need to take care of ourselves and help each other. It's just that simple. I'm the people's champ. I'm the only people's champion. Power to the people. That's what I represent. So it is what it is. It ain't confusing. None of this is confusing. It's just people don't want to, they want to act like they don't get it because they don't want to understand. They don't want things to change. A lot of these people, they want to remain complacent. You gotta understand, man, we went to the same high school, some of us down here, bro. I mean, especially if you from the street at all, or like you claim to be hood, ghetto, or from a barrio, you should be able to relate to what I'm saying. I mean, come on, bro. I went to St. Joe. I went to two public schools and two private schools, I believe. Yeah. Two in Texas, two in Florida. Both of them were private schools in Texas. The two in Florida were public. So I'm well rounded. I've dealt with all sorts of different people. I come from both environments, you know what I mean? So it's like, if you look from my point of view, bro, they favored these people always and gave them opportunities I never got. That's what I'm saying. I get the support of the people now. I can make my comeback. And it ain't really about showing them anything, but in the process, it will just show them what they already know, that I'm just better than them. you know? And I mean, it's just the truth. If one of us wins, then we all win. That's really the truth. It ain't just me. I mean, and any dude from the street wins, we all win, man. That's what people don't get. And that's what a lot of these dudes, I think it takes some time to understand and digest that, or they don't get it because they're just one lane minded and selfish or entitled. But one of us wins, we all win, man. If I win and I make it, it's not like these rappers that get selected out the hood and get their Freemasonic 360 record deals where they got to pay back advances, and they're literally doing it to their own people, and that's the only way that they got that fake opportunity, right? And they're not rich, they don't own anything. That's not what this is. This is real. I mean, if I make it, then we really all make it, because that's the point. If I make it, I can come back and help the community. And I do plan to actually help the community in Brownsville and the Valley. I know I've gotten upset at times, but like I actually plan to, and I'm talking about financially. I mean, I'm Mr. Wayne. I got to use my Batman resources and wealth to change things. So when Christina and I are together and we have, large amounts of money and I get all my blessings God keeps promising me and telling me is coming, yeah, I'm going to help the valley and help the economy in the valley, probably for the whole valley. I'm probably going to have to, and I don't mean just by like buying stuff. I'm talking about I'm going to have to sit down with a lot of these different entities and businesses and say, like, how can I work with your business and I guess run my own with you or whatever and help you out. Like, that's kind of what I'd like to do. And maybe build a business where we help people with their businesses. Or I really would love to do that with restaurants. That's what I'd love to do. Build my own restaurant and then teach other people, like, if they're having issues, have them actually pay me a little bit to go in there and like show them, like, okay, this is how you need to approach customers. This is, just show people the way to do it. I mean, it ain't to rub it in and say, oh, you're doing everything wrong. It's just, I mean, people need help. You know what I mean? So I don't mind showing that I can succeed, just like I have on here. I don't mind showing I can succeed building a restaurant first before I do that. No problem. I'm going to succeed in anything I do, man, because I have the right stuff, all the right stuff. I got the right mentality. That's what people don't get. It's not about how much money you have. It's not about where you come from. That's what I'm supposed to serve as the source of inspiration of. It's about your attitude measures your latitude. It's about literally like what's inside of you. If you have it in you, you have a chance to make it, man. Nobody can really take that away from you or change it. They could try. I mean, they tried with me, right? They sure tried with me. They've done everything to stop me, but you keep on being perseverant, you're gonna get there. It may take a long time, it may take for a minute, but you're gonna get there. That's what this is about, man. Like I said, I'm not confined to a channel on here. I can build my presence over and over again, time and time again, because I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm a boss. This is about my energy. That's what people don't get. You listening to my media company. All this is just tools to promote it. If we could find other tools to promote it, why wouldn't we? Well, like, we try and get money. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about the corporate interest if they don't want to see me make money. We here to make bread. Feel me? So we try and get every opportunity we can. It just is what it is, man. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that today. You see what I'm saying? I roll up and dude gives me a couple of bucks. That's awesome. Excuse me right now. I'm not feeling good because I drank this drink too quick and almost the whole thing. I knew I shouldn't have, but but I did. I just don't really have a choice right now. I've got to wait on this, and yeah, it's a whole problem. I'll have to try to get some water in my system and cool down in a minute, probably, because I do not feel good now. There ain't no way people don't drink the whole thing of these. Maybe it's just what I'm going through. Yeah, I'm sure they do. My system probably ain't used to them. I don't drink these very often. Well, I haven't had one of these in forever. How much does it say? Oh yeah, I think it's like 90%. Yeah, 90%. That's pretty good, man. Can't really beat that. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's a whole movement what I'm doing, man. It's a movement. Like I said, people want to, if you want to learn fitness, you want to get stronger. Like I said, you can train with me. All y'all got to do is talk to me and contact me. Like I said, I'll start super cheap even. I'm willing to do like 15, 20 bucks, at least 25, somewhere around there for 30-minute training sessions. I'm talking about in person. Y'all can come with me and we train. What's wrong with that? That's what I'm trying to do. This is a business. You know what I mean? Like I said, I could do digital training too. If you're not local, all you got to do is hit me up, contact me. And like I said, you go to the Cash App, leave your email, right? And I'll get in touch with you and I'll tell you how we do it. That way I can make sure I send you the videos or tell you I'll put them out publicly, but then you get what you pay for. And it's kind of good if I put them out publicly because that way you can just download them or whatever you need to do, right? And then if they're out public, then that helps my channel, you know what I mean? And then we promote that way, and then we get like you can send in like a testimony video. Like, I have no problem sending somebody the video. It's just all I have is a phone right now. So a lot of times the file's too big and it don't want to send. That's why, like, it's good if I put them out public because as we go, it keeps building. Like, people could send in video. That's another thing too I want y'all to do. As a matter of fact, I'm glad I just thought of that. If anybody out there in the public, if I inspire you, right, can y'all please start making some like testimony videos? Like, just film you on camera and say how watching Batman has helped you or affected you in a good way, in a positive light. Imagine in a bad way. Ever since watching the Batman, everything has declined. No, like, I mean, if it helps you, because I know it does. I know I'm inspiring. I mean, film a testimony video and I don't know, like, cash at me $1 if you have to or whatever, and give me your email so I can email, and then you can send it to me or something. I don't know. Like, we got to figure it out, man. We got to get this show on the road, bro. You feel me? Like, real talk. We need to get that figured out. Real talk. But it is what it is, man. I'm trying to think. Hmm. Yeah, because I'd really like to make like a new email. That way we could do it. Like, I don't want to deal with that old email at all because these people are all in it. Oh, yeah, we could do that. I would say, just if you want to do a testimony video, just cash at me something and send me your email, and I'll email you. I'll probably make a whole new email you from that one, and get in touch and say what's up, what's going on, and then you just send me the testimony video of what inspiration or whatever that you saw. That took overcompensation to a whole nother level. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. That's all you got to do. Cash App, leave your email. I'll send an email, and then you just send me what you're going to send me, if it's a testimony video or whatever, as long as it's positive. Feel what I'm saying? And any games, hey, I'll do what I need to do, make a new email, whatever I got to do, and shut that one down. I'm just not going to be bothered while I'm running my business. I mean, that's the thing. These people are committing felonies and acting like it's okay. You can't be doing that. You can't interrupt somebody running their business. These businesses are going to get ran whether you like it or not, no matter what. You feel me? It doesn't matter what you try to stop. We're going to keep doing business. You see what I'm saying? That's what people don't get. You can't stop my money. Can't stop me now. Yeah, it can't stop me. Ain't got an answer for me. Not for your boy. That stuff worked on weaker people, not on me. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Y'all want to sit here all day and do all that talking behind the computer, bro. I'm 35 years old. How long y'all gonna wait, bro? We should have been had conversations in person with everybody on these platforms. That's crazy, bro. Like, I ain't never met you. I don't know you. If y'all want to meet me and want to know me, we gonna have to talk in person. That's just reality. Feel me? That's just what it is. So anybody against that, there's something wrong with you. You feel me? Just straight up. All right. I'm gonna get going. Hopefully this will pull up right now. I'll probably do another live in just a minute. Bear with me, all right?